In the last video, I covered the 5 best early game base locations in Grounded 2, but now it's time to level up. These are the 5 best advanced base locations every late game player needs to know. Let's dive in. Alright, so this is going to be the first location here up on this table, or maybe it's a deck, I'm not exactly sure what it is. But anyway, so I would definitely say the biggest positive of this place is how easy it is to build, because you can build anywhere on here, so it's definitely for all my builders out there. I would say the only annoying thing about it is it's kind of annoying to get up to. There's like a spork over here in the corner you can use to get up, or also a knife kind of in the middle over here. So two like natural ways to get up. You could always build like a staircase up. It wouldn't be like too hard. So, but also there's not like an extreme amount of higher level resources in the immediate area. So that's also a little unfortunate, but it is very centralized, so you can kind of get anywhere you want, like fairly quickly. So I don't think it's that big of an issue, but I just really want to put this out here for all the people that just want to build like a massive base. I think it's a really good place. So anyway, on to location number 2. Okay, I'm here in the second spot. It is on the like south side of the Pine Hill area right here. This one's kind of a 2-for-1 location too, because I do have like kind of 2 plots. So maybe it could be like a good spot if you're playing with a friend or something and you guys each want a different house location, but like, you know, close together. So the first one is up here on like this ledge, and it's really good because it is like safe. You get like a good view, and it's super close to higher level resources. So you have like the lingonberries like down here, lint from the picnic table, a bunch of clay underneath the picnic table, obviously the pine needles, and like the fire pits close by. So really good resources in the surrounding area. It is kind of annoying to get up to this spot, and this is kind of why I supplied the second spot that I'm about to show you. But yeah, so if you wanted to get up here, you kind of have to go around this bend. So it's just kind of annoying to get up. I guess you could build a staircase up, but again, it's kind of annoying. But anyway, the second spot would just be like if you like the location, but you just want to maybe not be all the way up here. Right down here, I have that little plot right there. And on the map, that's this right here. So it's close by if you still like the area, but just want to be down lower. I do think there's like kind of spiders that walk around down there, so it could be a little bit more dangerous though, so keep that in mind. But I think this area is just so good for like later game resources that I really wanted to put it on the list. But anyway, on to number 3. Okay, so here I am in spot number 3. It's going to be in the bottom left-hand side of the statue spot right here. It's going to be up on these bricks. So I am in a creative world right now, so this guy's not attacking me, but there is some orcs in the surrounding area, so could be kind of annoying to deal with them, but not too bad. Definitely late game. But I just love that you can see pretty much the entire map from up here. And I just love that in these types of games, just getting up high and kind of being able to get like a scenic view. The biggest thing that I ran into that is a negative is that you can't actually build up on these rocks, the higher level rocks at least. But you can do kind of weird building techniques to be able to build up there. Like I'm experimenting with those scaffolding right there. So you can kind of build here and then move it up so you can actually build up there. Which I'm actually thinking I might do a mega base build in this location in a future video. Let me know if that sounds like something you'd be interested in down in the comments. But either way, if you do like the location but you don't feel like dealing with the orcs or the weird building, you can actually build right down here on this rock. So you can still put a base here and still get the perks of like being centralized and kind of having like a cool view, but maybe not have to deal with the annoying stuff of building up here. But again, I just wanted to include it because it's actually going to be where I am putting my base. So yeah. Anyway, on to the 4th location. Alright, this is going to be spot number 4 for this video, and it's going to be located in the bottom left-hand side of the ceremony location here. It's got some good resources nearby, like the ice cream truck resources and like the pine tree. You can even go down over here to like this oak tree for acorns and stuff. So, and it's very central, so you can kind of get around anywhere. But the reason I like this so much is just a really cool point of interest. So you can kind of put your base in like this hollowed out log. And I can see people getting really creative, like with what they do in here. You can kind of like raise the floor up and have like an underground area. You can have a couple multi-levels. You can get really creative in this spot. And on top of that, you can even like extend into like this little area, kind of make it like a full compound. Maybe like put up some walls right here, right here, right here, and then you have like a whole nother area to just like experiment with building and stuff. So yeah, I think it's just a really cool spot with this log, and I can definitely see people making some really cool bases here. So if you're trying to get creative, this might be the spot for you. And it's really central, so that's always solid too. I don't know if it would be really good or really bad against raids, because they might be able to like fall in or whatnot, but I mean, theoretically, if you just put up a wall here and a wall over here, you should be able to defend it pretty easily. So it's a really cool spot, so definitely recommend checking that one out. But anyway, on to the fifth and final location for this video. Okay, so this is going to be base location number 5 and the final one for this video. If you've made it this far, a like on the video would be greatly appreciated. But anyways, as you can see, it's right here on the very bottom right hand side of the map. So on paper, it looks like it's in not the best location, but you're right next to the pine tree and the ice cream cart, and then there's like a blueberry forest down here. So there is still some resources nearby, and it's just a cool little location because you have kind of this flat area to just kind of build with and experiment with, and it's got this cool little trunk right here. Also, nearby there's a spot, so if you are kind of doing like a co-op run through with your friend or something, maybe one of you guys could build right here, because I think this is a pretty cool looking spot too. Also, there's like another area a little bit over this way. If you go for a little bit, it's not too far. So there's a couple of cool little spots around here, and yeah, on paper it looks out of the way, but there's some good materials over here. I just think it's cool with this thing and whatnot. It's a pretty underrated area in my opinion. But if you are still working your way up and not quite ready for these more advanced base locations, then make sure to check out my beginner base location video next. I'll leave a link for it in the description of this video if you want to check that out as well. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.